Okay, you guys, our last tip is to learn how to talk. Hey everybody, it's Danielle here from DKW Styling. Welcome to my salon, my new salon, yay, here in Laguna Beach, California. We're actually expanding, so this is my new space. If you're new to my videos, I specialize in hair. I do hair extensions. I created a method called Natural Beaded Rows. If you want more information about me throughout this video, go ahead and click on the link below. That's going to take you directly to my blog where you can find out more information about me. Okay, so I'm so excited. I have two lovely guests here on the show today. You may remember Valerie from some of our previous posts. She changed her outfit. Thank you.
Finally, thank you. So much better.
So much better. So we have Valerie. She is one of the stylists and trainers at my salon here in Laguna Beach. And then I have this weird girl that we found off the street. I'm just kidding. This is my sister Rochelle. And Rochelle, where do you live?
I live just outside of London. Moved to the UK last year. Married my husband in June and took a big leap of faith and moved to England. So yeah, opening my salon in a week and a half.
Perfect. So Rochelle does hair also, offers these extensions. If you're in London, be sure to check her out. If you want to travel to London, be sure to check her out. If you want to travel to Laguna Beach, check us out. So anyways, on my show, you guys, I like to cover 4 topics. I'm kind of fashion obsessed. I do a little bit of fashion blogging and hair blogging. So tip number 1 is my hair tip, and then I have a hair or beauty tip, then I have a business tip, and then I have just kind of a relatable moment or lifestyle tip. So I thought no better way to share my passion for hair and fashion and life and everything than these two lovely ladies. So we are gonna dive right into our hair tip of the week. Is all about what makes Natural Beaded Rows different. Now, obviously we're kind of biased. We love Natural Beaded Rows. We're all wearing them. But the thing that makes us all different is we have literally tried a little bit of everything. In our own hair, gone to other experts and other methods, tried to figure out what works best on our hair. And through that, that's actually how I created Natural Beaded Rows, is just trial and error of everything. And somewhere along the line, I realized it was different than anything I had learned and done on my hair, and that I had created my own thing. And I'm like, holy smokes, I should probably call this something than just beaded rows. This isn't just beaded rows, this is totally different. So I am actually gonna put you on the spotlight, Val. I'm gonna say, what's one of your favorite things about NBR, Natural Beaded Rows, and what do you feel like makes them a little bit different?
One, how much hair you can put in that makes it look like thick, and 2, that it doesn't slip out. I have super, super fine hair, and I've never found an extension that the hair doesn't like completely slide out. So you know how I am. You're like, do you want to get your hair done again? And I'm like, no, they're still in. They feel great.
I'm like, it's been 12 weeks. It's weird.
So that they hold up, and I have an active lifestyle, and they hold up really well with everything, and that they stay in, look natural, and that you could put so much in that.
And it covers well.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna share one of my many favorite things. I feel like with extensions, it all kind of comes down to the simple fact that the less areas attached on the head, the less damage. So how Natural Beaded Rows is done is it's done with beads, but we sew multiple pieces of hair onto the row. And it's all about weight distribution and balancing and things like that to create very full hair and just in one area of the head. So my favorite thing is I feel like these are very not damaging, hardly at all. And the other thing that's my favorite is the removal process. Like, what extension method on the planet takes 5 minutes to remove? What extension on the planet can you ask your husband to remove for you, right? I mean, it's just, it's effortless. And when I have to remove other extensions, I'm like, oh.
But not only the removal, but the put-in method is also quick. I think for both of us, we wanted longer, thicker hair, and this was the perfect natural way of having them. So I think it's just the evolution of Natural Beaded Rows and how natural they look in everybody's hair.
One thing I'll touch base on too is we all kind of color them together. It's like color is very key, and it's one thing that I educate my stylists on is blending. So Natural Beaded Rows, it's awesome, like the technique, right, is awesome, but it goes a step further. It's the process. And so what really is the number one thing is like, it's not like one specific thing, like we've kind of touched base on little things, but it's really the process and the experience that all of us have and that kind of thing. So that is our hair tip. I get that I'm just self-promoting NBR.
But it's the best.
But I
didn't create it, and I changed my whole career so that I could only do Natural Beaded Rows. So I feel like I'm not biased in it. Like, I came here like kind of expecting to be underwhelmed because every extension has a problem, you know? And then I learned these and immediately I'm like, oh my God, these are the best, you're a genius, so.
And I would say as a stylist, my favorite is when the clients come to me and they've had other extension techniques, and because they totally appreciate how wonderful they are and how amazing they are, because as far as I'm concerned, they are the best, because I wouldn't wear anything that wasn't absolutely amazing. So
well, and you have to be realistic with clients and extensions, and I've had people say, you know, can you tell they're in there? I'm like, well, yeah, they're sewn into your head, so you know. So there's kind of pros and cons to all methods, but I feel like I took something that had the least amount of cons and the most amount of pros, and that's what I wanted to put in my hair, and that's what I wear. So that's our hair tip. Yay, NBR. Photos. Do you take photos of all of your work, Rochelle?
Yes, I think it's just something though that you get a bit intimidated as a hairstylist because you want it to be perfect, and sometimes they start out and they're not perfect, but as you do them more and more, they become better and better, and you learn lighting tips and different things, and so I think photographing your work is a must.
Val?
Agreed.
So it's a must, but why, like one thing that I experienced, I'm not gonna lie, like I always felt like I was a pretty good hairdresser, I knew what I was doing. I never relied on photos specifically because I had the referral game of clientele, right? So I didn't care if I got any new clients because I was comfortable. And I would look at my overall finish and be like, this is awesome. And I wouldn't take a photo of it, but I felt really good about it, right? And then the minute I started taking photos of my work, it made me a better stylist.
Yes, because you critique everything.
Every one little hair, and you're like, I can't post that. There's a hair. Why didn't I cut that? Or see that piece? I should have smudged that more. I should have toned that. So it makes you a better stylist. But the other thing I noticed too is it makes you more confident in your work. So I laugh because I should post it, but I look back at my original before and afters of people, and I was so timid to ask them to take a photo, or I was running behind. How many of you stylists are out there running behind and you're like, ah, and you just take a side shot and you're like, yeah, that's not gonna represent your work, don't do that. But I look back to my original like photos, and literally like my clients are on their cell phones. I'm like, can I take a photo? And they're like, yeah, sure. I just don't want to be in it. Just make sure I don't get this side of my face, and just, I mean, what do you have to take a photo? I'm on the phone. And I'm like, yeah, so like you have to like make you feel comfortable with it and confident. And I literally was like, my before and afters were so scary. So
and now they're great.
And now they're good. But I'm kind of like lighthearted with my clients. I'm like, hey, like I'm gonna take a photo. If they seem uncomfortable, I'm like, hey, we won't get your face. We'll do the side shot. Like, do you guys have any specific tricks that will help others out there to feel more confident to get their clients to be like, get over here, I'm taking a photo? Like,
I think that my clients in general are pretty good about it. I think by the time that they're done with their hair and they're feeling good, they actually kind of want a photo. Right. So I feel like
you just kind of have to be confident.
Absolutely.
Val, what's like anything specific?
I think just guiding them when you can tell that they're like uncomfortable, make a little joke, and then be like, oh, don't worry, your face isn't gonna show, move your hair to the side, like make them feel comfortable.
I always say I do photo shoots of all my clients. It's totally normal. I make my I work on our salons on Pacific Coast Highway. It's a busy highway. I make my clients come outside because the lighting's better and like stand in front of the street. And I'm like, nobody cares. Totally fine.
This is really normal.
This is totally normal. So anyways, my business tip of the week is be willing to take photos. It's the only way to get better as a stylist, and really to promote yourself. And I know if you're like, oh, I'm comfortable with my clientele. Are you comfortable with your clientele? Are you done growing? You're just throwing the towel in, you're done growing, you're good with where you're at? I don't believe that. So you have to keep growing, and the business tip we're gonna give you is take photos to keep growing. Fashion, what are we wearing? Michelle, what are you wearing?
ASOS, one of my favorites.
I think it's
mostly for the overnight shipping.
Really?
Yeah. But no, I love their stuff.
So overnight shipping in Danielle's closet.
Overnight shipping in Danielle's closet, but overnight shipping in the UK, which is where I live, which is really a great thing.
This is a good piece.
This is a good piece.
I'll have to link it. I love it. It's like the lacy, and it's cute.
Yeah, really cute.
I love it. Okay, so I feel like I'm wearing Anthropologie like every time I'm in here. I cannot help it. This dress is from Anthro. Again, it's kind of lacy and frilly. I feel like we got kind of lacy together. It's weird, but I'm obsessed with your top. So tell me where this is from and what is it?
Free People, just a little jacket.
Is it just a jacket?
Yeah.
I need it.
But it has pockets, so I can hold my chapstick.
Recent?
Yeah.
Just hold my chapstick. You're the only girl I know. It's like, I got my chapstick. I'm like, cool, my 9-year-old has her chapstick too. I love it though. Okay, so I'll try and find, if you love what we're wearing in this video, I will try and create links when I do this post in my blog. Again, click on the link below this video, that's gonna take you to my blog. where you could purchase any of the items that we're wearing. Hopefully they're still available. So that's my random fashion tip of the week. So our last tip today in this video is lifestyle, and we're gonna talk about fitness or food or
Having a busy life and trying to stay fit.
no, that's too specific.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we're gonna keep it simple. Fitness or healthy lifestyle.
On the go.
On the go, what's your tip? On the go.
Be
healthy lifestyle.
prepared. Always have snacks. People laugh at me because I always have snacks in my purse, but it's because if I don't, then I'll eat junk. So if I keep something healthy in my purse, then I tend to eat that instead of garbage. And I think that's a big thing, is being prepared.
I'll be like, I'm starving. You're like, I have a bar. I'm like, you always have a bar.
I always have food.
I go to look in my purse. I'm like, I have a chicken nugget. That really happened. I was cleaning out my purse one time on the way to the airport, and I was like, there's a chicken nugget in my purse. It was super
Who
gross.
wants it?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, kids, who wants a snack? It's not a bar, but so be prepared.
Be prepared. Apple, bar, piece of string cheese,
One of my personal
something.
trainers said some food is better than no food. Because I feel like we get to this starvation where we want to like.
And then you're like, do get the chicken nuggets. That's
You
bad.
do,
That's
for sure.
bad.
You're getting a 12 piece. So my phone is ringing. Hold on. Let me answer this real quick. It's Mom. Hold on. Hi, Mom. We're just in the middle of a video. Hi, can I call you right back? We're just in the middle of a video. Okay, bye, Mom. So my life tip would probably be, well, for working out, like I'm such a busy like I'm always go, go, go. I try and get in probably at least 3 workouts a week, sometimes 4, but honestly I keep my workouts short. My longest workout of the week is on Tuesdays, where I have a personal trainer come and she does resistance training with me for about 45 minutes to an hour. The other 2 or 3 days a week, what I like to do is just jog. It's usually just jog. I usually just go outside and jog, or I'll go outside in the backyard and just kind of stay active, but I try and get in like 30 minutes 3 or 4 times a week. So I know I've had people ask me about my fitness routine and things like that, but I like to change it up. And I know with Val, you're talking about kind of what's your routine? I know you said you kind of like to.
I like the Kayla It Signs. Have you seen her? She's like a bikini body like workout, and hers are 28 minutes, so I could get those in. But I can't like stay consistent with it, so like I'll do that for a few days, and then I like any Jillian Michaels like workout videos. I always do stuff at home though, so that I don't have to like leave to go to the gym.
Well, when you have
Leave the
little
kids,
kids,
so
it's nice
it's
because you
easier.
can pop on a movie and get like 30 minutes in. So tell me the name of who you just said.
Kayla It Signs.
Kayla It Signs. Jillian Michaels, I really like hers. I have a lot of her 30-minute DVDs
Yeah,
too.
so I can give it 30 minutes of my
30
day,
minutes.
but after that, I'm out.
Because what happens is like if I don't just get it done first thing in the morning, I don't get it done. So tip, keep a bar or an apple, and everyone has 30 minutes a day. So that is our lifestyle tip. All right, you guys, that is pretty much the show. Do you guys have any other tips? Well, we got lots of shows, so we'll save those tips for other shows. Tune in each week on my blog. We have Tuesday's tips. Again, it's fashion, hair, lifestyle, and business. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe or share it if you found it relatable. All right, you guys, we'll see you next week with a tip of the week.